checkerboard environment. Not just the end zones that are checkered, but we've been set up with a full checkerboard going throughout this stadium. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Commodores will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's high. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Tennessee's offense will have the football first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
He breaks a tackle.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Vanderbilt's offense has the ball for the first time. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And the Vols with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Volunteers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the uprights. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for a gap. It's Poe. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Makes the catch. It's Fields. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on 3rd down. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. Makes a grab on the shot. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. With the catch, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He uncorks one deep. Oh, line, makes the play. It's intercepted. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Third and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on third and long and get tackled, then run the punt unit on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT, it's kind of like a punt.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. On the run, it's Welch. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Offense in a split backfield. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. They're trailing by 9.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Trying play action. Lets it fly on the move. Finds a spot down the gut of the D. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, and they've got it at the 40. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Poe. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense in hurry-up mode. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Vols really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. On the option. Now the pitch. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. No huddle offense to the line. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Still running at the 40. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Vols will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On the run, it's Welsh. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. The Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. Rushes on him. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Starling. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Poe. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. They just keep firing. With the catch, it's Brown. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Coleman. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Calls his own number. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The Commodores line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vandy.
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a one-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work. There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Spins away from the defender.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Vols in the hurry-up.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. The inside handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by just 2 to Cal.
Snagged out of the air.
Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back. If anything develops, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll go up top on 2nd and short.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. got it behind the line. It's Davis.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Vols want to move quickly. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on!
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Then they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Wants to throw again. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Commodores decide to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. That's caught. It's Davis. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Tempo in overdrive.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Snagged in the middle. It's Welch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Volunteers with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Vols! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Caught behind the line. It's Poe. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. To the air on second down. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Poe. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. And the Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks the tackle. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Looking for room, it's Welsh. Fights off a defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the ball's moving quickly to the line.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gives it on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. He'll throw on third down. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And the Volunteers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to pound it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Volunteers! And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Eastern Michigan made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Eagles. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They're facing a third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Starling. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Starling. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats and you take the rankings and you take the records and you throw it all out the window. There's always tremendous effort and passion when we see these rivalry games. We certainly saw it today. And David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.